new location, new restrictions and things, so I'm in the comfort of my own home. So we're going to start feet crossed, ankles in front of each other, and I invite everybody to just take their hands together in front of their chest or their heart space. Close your eyes gently. Let the mouth close, let the lips seal, but don't clench the jaw. We're going to slowly start to deepen our breath a little bit, making your inhale and your exhale a little bit longer. Feel the palms of your hands warming up as they're pressed together. And I want everyone to think of an intention for yourself, or create your own one, or use something like, I am relaxed, I am happy, I am healthy, I am free, I feel good, I am confident, I love myself. I think self-love is very important right now at this time. When we're coming into the winter months, we're kind of coming into our own inner beings. So it's important to love that inner being and express love towards yourself as well. But any type of intention that you want to make or you want to repeat in your head now, just bring it into your awareness. Make sure it's positive. And now we can gently rest our palms facing upwards on top of the knees. We're going to slowly just start to breathe into the tummy, getting in touch with our breath. Inhaling, letting the tummy expand. Exhaling, letting it contract back in towards the spine. So all we have to do is listen to the breath and let everything else go. Trying to keep your back nice and tall. Imagine you're trying to touch the ceiling with the crown of your head. And now to begin, we're going to hold onto the top of our knees. I want you to lift the chin up, try and lengthen out the arms, and let the head fall back as far as it can. Relaxing, then coming forward, let the head hang down towards the toes, but keep the back nice and tall. Once more, we're going to lift the chin up, letting the head fall back. Let the jaw close, feel the front of the throat space opening up. And then relaxing your head down towards the toes, or bringing your chin in towards your collarbone. And we're just going to repeat this once more. Lifting the chin up, we're inhaling. Exhale, then let the head hang down. And we're gently going to just lean our ears towards our shoulders. Bringing the chin back to the collarbone, and then coming the opposite way. So we're leaning the left ear to the left shoulder, bringing the chin back into the collarbone, and then the right ear to the right shoulder. Just keep it moving, just keep warming up those neck muscles. So you're really using your arms here to hold yourself up. You're holding onto the front of the knees, making sure the back is nice and tall. Keep dipping the chin down, leaning the ear to the shoulder. Start to feel the neck muscles warming up. So we're going to let the head hang back now, and we're gently rolling side to side, looking all the way up to the ceiling. Try and bend your elbows now, open up the chest a bit more, so we're arching our upper backs. And relaxing back to center. So see the way I have a nice straight back here? Now we're bending the elbows, arch the upper back, lift the chin up, and relax back to center. Once more, bend the elbows, lift the chin, arch the back, and then we're going to round the back. So as we round the back, we're not reaching forward, we're trying to keep our shoulders above our upper legs, Trying to push your spine back behind you. Let's bring the head down towards the hips. And you're using this grip onto the front of your knees still. Trying to give yourself that bit of support or that extra little pull. So we're going to bend the elbows, inhaling, arching the upper back again, and exhaling, letting the back round. From here then we're just going to crawl the fingers forward, point the toes behind, open the knees apart. So just let the forehead rest down, reach your hands in front and just begin to feel the hip muscles opening up. So you can play around with this here. You can open your knees out wider, try and get your tummy down a little bit lower. And then just gently walk your hands over to the left, keeping your chest down as low as you can, bringing the right hand on top of the left hand. So we're breathing into the tummy here, feeling that lower back opening up a little bit more. Bringing our hands over to the right then. Try and bring your left hand on top of the right hand. Breathe into the tummy. Feel the side of the body begin to open up as well. We're going to walk our hands back in front, coming up onto the fingertips. Try and press the shoulders down a little bit more. Let your chin come to the mat rather than the forehead, so you're looking between the palms of the hands. Gently coming all the way up then. We're going to keep our knees open apart, pointing the toes together. So we're going to straighten up our back here, taking the left hand down, we're going to reach our right hand up. Inhale, reach a little bit higher, and then exhale, bend the left elbow and try and lean down towards the left side. This arm is staying where it is, you're just moving your body. Keep looking up towards the palm of the hand, and then we're going to bring our right hand down, inhale and reach the left hand up. We're bending the right elbow with your exhale, keep looking up towards your fingertips. Feel the side of the body opening up. And relax, coming back to the left, reach the right hand up, exhale as you bend the left elbow, try and reach way overhead now, reaching for the wall beside you. Coming all the way up, take the right hand down, reach the left hand up, bend the right elbow and reach for the wall overhead. Breathe into the tummy. Well done. So taking our hands back in front, keeping the knees open apart, sinking the tummy down again. Feeling that groin space opening up. And slowly come all the way back up again. So we're going to bring our knees together this time. And we're just going to bring our hands up, rolling out our wrists nice and gently. Let the palms separate, going in circles. Just feeling those muscles in the wrist warming up. Try and wiggle the fingers in every way possible. And then we're going to wrap our arms around the body, giving yourself a big hug. Try and inhale, expand the chest. Then exhale, relax the shoulders down. We're gently coming forward now. Try and pull the shoulders forward and side to side. So you're keeping your hips planted onto your heels. Keep the hips facing forward. But as you can see, I'm trying to bend my upper body side to side, pulling the shoulders forward and then coming around to the opposite side. We're going to slowly come up, opening the elbows out nice and arms out nice and wide. Cross the opposite arm on top. This time giving yourself that hug again, and we're gently leaning forward. So you're rounding your back here. Trying to pull the upper body forward. And then you're twisting your upper body. So just your chest and shoulders are coming side to side. Try and keep everything from the navel down in line with your knees. Slowly come all the way back up then. You can relax the hands onto the mat. Coming into our box shape then. We're going to go in circles now with the wrists. So just bringing your chest and your shoulders in big circles around your hands and then come back the opposite way. Pressing into the palms of the hands. And then curling our toes under, we're going to come into down dog from here. Looking straight through your legs, tilting the hips upwards, breathing into the tummy. So we're keeping our head in line with our two arms. If your heels are touching the ground, you're probably doing it wrong. So you want to tilt your hips up more. Imagine you're trying to point the end of your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Give a little bend in your knees. Imagine you're trying to press your chest back towards the upper legs. And we're just focusing on our breath here. We're gently going to pedal the calves. Just bending one knee and straightening the other heel down to the ground. Now we're going to press our left heel down. Try and point your right leg up. Now we're going to bend that right knee up into the chest and imagine you're trying to touch your nose. So you're letting the head curl in, touching the nose and pointing the leg back up again. We're going to bend the right knee again, bringing your knee towards your right elbow. Try and bring it to the outside of your elbow if you can. And then push the leg all the way back up again. This time we're coming to the left elbow. Bringing the knee across and then pushing it back up again. Relaxing the right leg down. We're going to press the right heel down, point the left leg up. Bending the left knee up into the chest, tucking the chin in, touching your nose off your knee. Push the right heel back down and left leg up. Then we're coming to the outside of the left elbow. Bringing the hips down, pointing that toe, pushing your left leg back up. Now coming to the right elbow, bringing the knee across the body, touching the right elbow with the left knee. Pushing the left leg back up again. And relax. So we're coming back into our down dog. Try and relax into it and listen to your breath. Now we're going to take our left hand up off the mat, reach back to your right leg. Try and grab onto your ankle or your calf and look through this gap between your right and left foot and hand. Point the hips upwards, then relax the left leg down, or left hand down, taking the right hand up, reaching back to the left leg and looking through this gap between my left hand and my left foot. Relaxing the right hand back down. So we're going to bend our knees back onto the mat, pointing the toes again, reaching the hands in front, but keep the knees closer together this time. Let the forehead rest down, listen to your breath. Then we're going to curl our toes under again and press back into our down dog. Gently pedaling our calves. And then we're going to give a little bend in the knees. Look forward between the two thumbs and we're going to hop our feet into our hands. From here then we're going to catch onto our ankles or the back of the legs. Give a slight little bend in the knees and try and pull your head as close to your knees as you can. Tucking the chin in, try and look up towards your hips. Then relax the hands down. We're going to uncurl up nice and slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Leaving the chin tucked in till last. Slowly come all the way back up. So we're interlocking our fingers behind now, trying to lengthen the elbows out straight. Lift the chin up. So we're looking up to the ceiling as we inhale. Now lift your wrists up higher. Exhale, press the chin into the chest and bend forward, bringing your arms up overhead. Breathe into the tummy and relax. So we're going to bring our arms up, sink the hips down. Looking straight up between the two hands. Try and keep the back nice and straight. So we're taking a deep breath in, and as you exhale, I want you to reach down to your toes again and let the head hang. Look through your legs. If your feet touch, or if your hands touch the ground, catch onto your elbows. And just breathe nice and gently. We're going to take our hands down onto the mat then, and we're going to step our left foot back. Try and sink your hips down nice and low. Straightening out that back leg. Now we're lifting the hips up again. So your right knee is above your heel. Now we're reaching straight up. Try and push that left hip forward a bit more. Looking up between the palms of the hands. Then we're going to drop that left heel. Bringing the arms out, sink the hips down again. Looking over the right hand. Taking the left hand back. We're going to reach up overhead, bending that right knee. Slowly come all the way back up. Then taking the right arm down to the top of the right leg. Reach your left arm overhead. And relax. Slowly come all the way back up. We're going to turn, curling our left toe under, bringing your hands back down. We're going to come back into a plank from here. We're going to slowly step our left foot forward, taking your time. Try and sink the hips down nice and low again. Straightening out that back leg. And then bringing the hips up higher so that your left knee is over your heel and we're coming straight up. Try and push that right hip forward a bit more. Reaching for the ceiling. Then we're dropping that back foot, back heel, opening the arms out. Looking over the left hand. Taking the right arm back, bend the left knee, reach the left arm up overhead. Keep looking up to your fingertips. And then come all the way up, bend the left elbow to the top of the left leg. Reach your right arm up overhead. Keep looking up towards your fingertips. And come all the way back up. So we're going to curl the right toe under. Bringing your hands back down, coming back into your plank. Holding our plank. Keeping the hips up. So we're going to drop our knees, point the hips up so you're arching the back, bend the elbows backwards, chest and chin. Inhale. So we're holding our cobra, let the hips stay flat onto the mat, lift the ears away from the shoulders, breathe into the tummy. Gently turn the head to look over the right shoulder. Bring the chin down to the right shoulder now. And come all the way back up. So we're looking over the left shoulder. Bringing the chin down to the left shoulder. And coming all the way back up. So curling our toes under now, we're coming back into our down dog. Looking straight through the legs, breathing nice and deeply. Feeling the back of the legs opening up. Then we're going to drop our knees back down onto the mat and we're coming up to high knees. Hands onto our hips. We're going to open up the chest, bringing the elbows closer together behind. So we're pushing the hips forward here. See the way my elbows are trying to meet behind me? Push the hips forward. lift the chin up. Use your arms to counterbalance your weight. Then relax. We're going to reach our hands in front. Try and get that nice curve in your lower back. Let your forehead rest down. Breathe into the tummy. And slowly come all the way back up to high knees. Let the elbows meet behind. Open up the chest. Lift the chin. Push the hips forward. Breathe into the tummy. And then relaxing. Curling the toes under this time. We're sitting back onto our heels. Reaching the hands in front. So you're going to feel the soles of the feet opening up a little bit. If you play around with them here, try and press your toes into the mat. Let the feet open up a little bit more. And come all the way back up. So we're coming into our box shape. We're going to round the back, inhaling, let the crown of the head come towards the mat, arching the back as much as, or rounding the back as much as you can. Then you're exhaling, drop the tummy down, arch the back, lift the chin up. Inhale, round the back, look through the legs. Exhale, drop the tummy down, lift the chin. Inhale again, rounding the back. Exhale, drop the tummy down, lift the chin up. And coming back to neutral, then we're curling our toes under and pushing the hips up back into our down dog. Listening to our breath here, try and exhale away anything else that has popped into your mind. Have a little think about how your body feels now compared to when we started, how each muscle feels, how your breath is feeling. Are you still breathing in and out through your nose? So we're going to come up onto the tippy toes from here, bringing your shoulders up over your wrists, come into our plank. Then we're bending the elbows backwards to come flat down onto the mat. Bringing your elbows in underneath the shoulders now, open the palms out nice and wide. So our upper body, our chest is up off the mat, but our tummy is flat down onto the mat. Just breathing into the tummy, lift the chin up. Then we're going to bend our right knee, reaching back with your right hand. Try and pull that heel down as far as you can. Keeping the chest up, looking up towards the ceiling. If you're very mobile here, try and bring your heel to the outside of the hip and just keep pressing it downwards. And relax the right leg down, bringing the right arm back onto the mat, elbow underneath the shoulder. We're bending the left knee and just pulling this heel down towards the glute, the outside of the glute. Keeping the chest up, chin up, breathing into the tummy. Relax the left leg then. We're going to lift the chin up, press the lower belly into the mat and look up towards the ceiling. Relaxing back down, then we're bringing the arms back behind, point the toes, let the palms face each other, lift the chin up. Relaxing back down, let the head rest to one side, and we're just going to bend the knees, rolling our ankles in big circles. Try and wiggle your toes and go in both directions. And relaxing the legs down, we're going to bring our hands back underneath where the shoulders are, bending our knees again, keeping your knees close together, feeling that curve coming back into your lower back. Pointing the toes, breathing into the tummy. And relax. So we're going to come up into our box shape from here. And we're just gently going to drop the tummy down again, lifting the chin up. So we're holding this here and breathing. Feel that arch coming into your back. Pointing the hips up higher, lengthen the elbows. And then we're going to round the back, holding the roundness in your back. Try and bring the chin into the collarbone and just wiggle the sides of your body gently side to side. And then gently moving your weight forwards and backwards. And then we're going to curl the toes under, coming back into our down dog. Nice long deep breaths into the tummy. And then we're going to bend our elbows backwards, trying to bring our elbows down onto the mat if you can. If this isn't comfortable for you, just keep your arms out straight. But if it is, you can bring your hands a little bit closer together, let the elbows bend backwards and try and point those hips upwards. Then we're going to relax our knees down onto the mat. Reaching the hands in front again, sitting back onto the heels. And we're going to walk our hands side to side. So over to the left as far as we can. And then over to the right as far as you can. Reaching our hands back in front then, we're going to cross the feet behind. Stretch the legs out in front. Pointing the toes upwards. So we're just gently walking the hands down by the sides, letting the head hang down as low as you can. But keep pointing those toes upwards. You should feel the pull in the back of the legs and just let the head relax down towards your knees. Breathe into the tummy, tuck the chin in. And slowly come all the way back up. We're going to bend the knees now, bringing our hips forward. Come to lying down. So we're bending our knees in as far as we can. Resting our hands down by the sides. So we're going to lift our hips up. Try and watch how your tummy moves your breath up and down. If you're comfortable here, we're going to point our right foot upwards, trying to keep your two knees in line. Relax the right leg down. Try and point your left toe upwards. And relax. Now we're pushing the hips up higher. Interlock the fingers underneath. Let the chin come into the collarbone. Squeeze the glutes together. Push them up higher. And if you can, then take your hands in underneath your hips. Help to push them up even more, feeling the back of the neck lengthen into the mat. Watch the tummy expanding and falling with your exhale. Dropping the hips down slowly. We're going to bend the knees into the chest, pointing the toes upwards. Give a little rock side to side. Nice and gently. Then we're going to bring our nose up towards our knees, rounding your back. And relax the feet back down. So we're opening our arms out to the sides. Straight out from the shoulders, feet are open about hip distance. We're gently going to drop the knees over to the left, look over the right shoulder. Relaxing into it. Just breathe into the tummy. Gently dropping the knees over to the left then. Look over the right shoulder. Relaxing into it, feeling the breath. Slowly come all the way back up then. So we're bringing this left heel on top of the right knee, or just up over the right knee. Then bend that right knee in, interlock your fingers behind the right hamstring, give a nice squeeze in and try and push that left knee away from you. Relaxing both feet back down. We're taking the right foot across the top of the left knee, bending the left knee in. Push the right knee away. Feel that right hip opening up. Breathe into the tummy. And relax. So now if you need to just move forward a little bit more on your mat, and only try this if you're comfortable doing a shoulder stand, we're going to bring our elbows in right down by our sides, so they're really close to the sides of our body. We're going to round our back, bringing the knees in towards the chest. Try and lift your hips up off the floor, bringing your fingertips towards your spine and thumbs around to the side of the hips. Keep looking straight up towards your feet now. We're bringing the hips up higher and higher, then point the toes. Using your elbows and your hands for support. We're really slowly now going to bend the knees down towards the ears. Keep listening to your breath. Try and feel that roundness coming into your lower back. Interlock your fingers behind if it's comfortable, and then try and straighten out your legs, trying to touch your toes off the floor behind you. Focusing on your breath, we're going to open the arms out, gently coming down one vertebrae at a time. Trying to keep the legs really straight, close to the body, and relaxing them down nice and slowly. So now we're going to reach our hands down towards the toes, trying to lift the whole body off the mat. Reach, reach, reach. Then reach overhead. You're stretching the whole body. Point your toes, reach your arms up. Inhale. As you exhale, then relax your whole body down. And we're going to bend the knees. Bring them into the chest. Give a big squeeze. Bring your nose towards your knees. Inhale again, and as you exhale, relax out flat. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Let the palms open out to the sides. If your feet, or if your legs aren't comfortable with your feet together, just relax out straight. So we're going to close our eyes for a couple of minutes. Just try and soften your breath. You're at home on your own, so it doesn't matter what way you're doing it, whatever way is comfortable for you. Try and just increase the length of your inhale and your exhale so that we're not panting, we're not... It's just really long, slow, deep breaths. Let the eyelids get nice and heavy as they fall shut. Let the mouth close, but keep the jaw relaxed. So I want everyone to visualize their breath now, entering your body in through the nose, and you're drawing it all the way down into your lower abdomen, down to the base of your spine, and then as you exhale, it's coming back up the opposite side of your body, and it's been expressed back out through your nose. So try and visualize this breath, inhaling down into the base of your spine, exhaling back up the spine and out through your nose. So it's like going in a circular motion, or an oval motion. And just imagine when you're inhaling, you're drawing in oxygen, you're drawing in goodness into your body. You can visualize like a bright white light or golden light coming into your body with your inhale, drawing it all the way down your spine. And then as you exhale, just see that exhale removing anything you need to let go of from your body. So this includes thoughts, worries, responsibilities, stresses, anything at all that you're thinking about right now, just let it go. Anything that you're holding on to physically, like soreness, tightness, aches and pains, just imagine that's been expressed back out through your body with your exhale, and it's leaving your body. So try and keep visualizing this conveyor belt or breath coming up and down the body, inhaling the goodness in and then exhaling anything that you want to let go of away. Try and see it as a cleansing breath or a healing breath, so that you're drawing healing into the body. Your body's being cleansed of anything that it needs to be rid of. All your organs are getting more oxygen. All your muscles are relaxing a little bit more. Feel your whole body beginning to rest. And then I want you to visualize all of that dark matter, all of that stuff you need to let go of, all just dissipating out of the body. And we're going to take a nice long deep breath into the body, and imagine you're drawing in a golden light into your body. Every cell of your body, every muscle, every joint is glowing with this golden color. And as you exhale, just relax the body, but keep that golden glow ringing into every cell of your own body. And keep visualizing that golden glow as you breathe. It's not leaving, it's not going anywhere. And then we're going to try and visualize or imagine that we're putting a force field or a protective field around that yellow or golden energy. Gently starting to deepen the breath again. We're going to gently rock our head side to side, just waking up the neck muscles again. Just squeezing the fists together and open out the palms, just trying to wake up the hands and the arms. Squeezing them together, open out the palms. And then doing the same with the feet. Try and straighten out the legs now, and we're going to curl up our toes and then open them out nice and wide. Just doing the same thing with your hands and your feet. Squeezing them in, opening them out. Letting the head turn side to side. Now we're going to bend our knees into the chest again. Just wrapping your hands around the front of your shins, and we're going rocking side to side again. Nice long deep breaths. And we're going to roll over onto our left side, letting the body open up a little bit like you're lying in bed. From here then we're going to blink our eyes open, just bringing your awareness back to the room. And then in your own time we're going to slowly come back up to sitting like we were at the beginning. Crossing the feet, ankles in front of each other, bringing our hands together in front of the heart space. Just letting your chin touch your first finger or your index finger. Breathing into the tummy. I want you to spend some time here just listening to your breath and trying to think about as many things that you can that you're grateful for right now. We're gently going to bend forward with our exhale. Namaste. Thank you very much, everyone. See you in the next video.